Hello friends, this is Dr. Bhavdeep Ahuja here. I hope you liked my last video based upon what success means to me. And in this video and the next video, the third in the series, in both of these, I'm going to give you a few success principles based on Jack Canfield's book, The Success Principles. And I hope you like all of them. And I'm sure that these principles will set the ball rolling for you if it hasn't done already. So, the famous author Jim Rohn once said, "You cannot hire someone to do your push ups for you." So, that would mean that you own the 100% responsibility to your success. And that is what the first principle says. Always own up your 100% responsibility. If you want to live the life of your choice, if you want to lead a successful life, stop waiting for someone. Stop actually waiting for someone to actually poke you, to push you, or maybe to charter you on a path that where you can say that yes, I am finally on the way to success. So you can't change the circumstances around yourself, but yes, you can surely change yourself and accordingly get the success formula imprinted in your mind. And that is what the first principle says, always own up 100% responsibility. So the first part of that is always stop blaming, cribbing, and complaining. We actually do that all the time, and we firmly believe that by complaining we can always give an excuse. We complain to our parents, our boss, our fellow workers, our spouse, our friends, even about the economy, even about the weather. Then we always complain about the CM, the PM, and whatnot. We actually forget to realize that if you're pointing out finger at someone, the remaining three are pointing it back at you. And that is where we need to give ourselves a reality check. Then we always complain to the wrong person. We would complain to our colleague about our spouse, and to our spouse about our colleague. That would mean that we are actually complaining about things at work at our home, and we are complaining about complaints at home to our colleague at work. So is that correct? Absolutely not. So we need to realize that unless we choose the wrong person to talk to, until we choose the correct person to talk to, we cannot actually hope to get results. So the first thing always would be in this regard, give up all your excuses. Stop cribbing and complaining and change your response. Set positive affirmations in the body. Remember, mind is a very funny tool. Whatever way you want to mold it, it can surely be going about that task. And once you do that, have a belief that yes, you can do it, you change your action. Trust me, everything would change according to you, around you, and the situation always become favorable. And this way we can actually start making conscious choices and pay attention to all the small little things that are happening around us. And we need to make sure that we are not too bogged down in the ongoings around us, so that we actually lose a track of the things around us. Especially, I say, if you are too busy, you lose the sight of the forest and the trees. Then the second principle would be that you decide what you want. Once you have identified your life's purpose and decide what you want to be, you have to move on that goal studded path, dividing it into short term and long term goals, and accordingly going ahead. And at this point, I would always advise that do not live someone else's dreams. Do not live on a borrowed life. उसके पास पैसा है, I want that. उसके पास वो कार है, I want that. उसके पास वो बंगला है, I want that. I want a similar one. Do not ever do that. And then, as they say, never accept less than the best. Never settle for something less in your life if you have wished and hoped and expected a better thing in return for the bargain, for your efforts. You need to be very clear about your life, your vision, your career, your goals. And unless you have a clear cut plan, clear cut vision about that, you cannot move in that path. And it always pays best to dream big and act as if there is no tomorrow. Always try to do the work itself. And but that does not mean that you overburden yourself with all the kinds of work on a similar day, but that would mean that accomplishing more in a given day than you actually hope for. The third principle I would say is believe that it's possible, and then believe in yourself. Because अगर आप अपने आप पे विश्वास नहीं करेंगे तो और कोई दूसरा क्यों करेगा? And if you believe that you can, you will surely achieve what you want. Remember, our mind is a very funny tool, and it is ready to do and behave as much as we want it to do it. Believing yourself is a choice. If you replace your limiting beliefs with positive beliefs, surely you can actually achieve a lot more success. And always for this, you have to give up that I can't. Unless you shun that feeling of I can't, you cannot actually believe that yes, I can do it. So जो आपके बारे में लोग सोचते हैं ना, it is none of your business what people think about you. Now Daniel has given a principle of 18-40-60. At the age of 18, we actually worry what people are thinking about us. At the age of 40, we would care a damn what people think about us. And at the age of 60, we are worried why people are not thinking about me. So it takes good 60 years of our life sometime to realize that actually nobody bothers about us. So whatever you believe is foremost important in everything that you do. Always see events in a positive frame of light, and never ever let an opportunity go where you can even learn from the smallest of the failures, even from things around you. Remember, everything around us is a teacher, and if you have the knack to spot that, you can actually learn about that new thing even from the smallest thing that is happening around you in nature. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back with the last of this series of the success principles in a short while, and I hope you like this video, and do carry home some points if you find them favorable. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day.